This is your time. This is your season. The world is watching. God is cheering. History is waiting. So rise, sweat, build, believe, conquer. Because your destiny depends on it, and the world needs you to win. But let me take you even deeper. Because if all you hear today is about your body, your discipline, your finances, then you're only scratching the surface. This is not just about the sweat dripping from your forehead or the money stacking in your account. This is about legacy. This is about eternity. This is about living in such a way that when God looks at you, He smiles. God has written a story with your life, but too many people leave their pages blank. Too many bury their gifts. Too many waste their years. And do you know why? Because of fear, because of doubt, because of habits that keep them chained to destruction. But here's the truth. You are not just fighting for today. You are fighting for generations. You are fighting for the children yet unborn. You are fighting for the family name you will hand down. You are fighting for the community that will rise because you chose to rise. You are fighting for every single person who needs your story to give them hope. And God takes this seriously. The Bible says in Jeremiah 29:11, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." That's not just poetry, that's a promise. But promises are meant to be pursued. Promises demand action. You cannot claim the promises of God while living in the habits of destruction. You cannot expect prosperity while planting seeds of laziness. You cannot cry out for breakthrough while feeding yourself negativity and self-doubt. At some point, you have to get sick of being sick. At some point, you have to decide, enough is enough. At some point, you have to break the cycle, not just for you, but for everyone who will come after you, because history is watching. Think about it. When generations look back, when your name is spoken, what will they say? Will they say you were a quitter, someone who lived small, someone who gave up? Or will they say you were a fighter, someone who rose from the ashes, someone who carried faith like fire, someone who broke chains and built a legacy? It matters, and it matters not just for you, but for the world. You see, God did not design you to walk alone. He designed us to be connected, to depend on one another. And whether you like it or not, somebody's breakthrough is tied to your obedience. Somebody's success is tied to your victory. Somebody's faith is tied to your testimony. If you quit, you're not just failing you, you're failing them. And that's why you can't afford to stay down. That's why you have no excuse but to succeed. Because the world is watching, your family is watching, God is watching. And listen, the world doesn't need another excuse maker. The world doesn't need another quitter. The world doesn't need another person hiding in the shadows of fear. The world needs someone bold enough to rise. The world needs someone crazy enough to believe. The world needs someone faithful enough to fight. So let that someone be you. Let it be you who decides to break the cycle. Let it be you who decides to honor God with your strength. Let it be you who decides to honor your family with your discipline. Let it be you who decides to stand up and fight back. Because when you do, when you rise, you will not just feel the victory, you will ignite it in others. You will awaken something in the people around you. You will set a fire that spreads beyond your own life. That's what legacy looks like. That's what destiny feels like. And yes, it will cost you. It will cost you sweat. It will cost you sleep. It will cost you comfort. It will cost you every bad habit you've been clinging to. But let me tell you, it's worth it. Because nothing compares to the joy of knowing you are walking in God's plan. Nothing compares to the peace of knowing you are becoming the person He designed you to be. And if you stumble, and you will, don't you dare stay down. The righteous fall 7 times, but they rise again. You are not defined by your fall. You are defined by your rise. So rise again. Rise with prayer. Rise with discipline. Rise with faith. Rise with fire. Because this is bigger than you. Your spouse is waiting. Your children are waiting. Your parents are waiting. Your community is waiting. The world is waiting. God is waiting. So no more excuses. No more delay. No more destruction. No more self-doubt. This is the moment. This is the time. This is the fight. And you will not quit. You will not fail. You will not waste your life. You will rise. You will fight. You will conquer. And in the end, your life will scream a testimony. God is faithful. His plan is perfect. And I am living proof.